welcome back to the series on the employee manual. Today we'll actually be diving into the contents of the manual. I think we'll cover about 2 sections today because they are shorter sections. If you didn't see my overview into writing a employee manual, I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen, probably up above here somewhere. So make sure to check that out. Come back and check in again, or hit the notification bell down below if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification so you will be informed when we upload a new video. I'll be uploading videos covering the whole employee manual, and I will leave a link for a blank document where you could actually just change out the name of the restaurant and use the file as a template. Again, none of this is legal advice. This is all based off of my experience. This is what I'm using. Before any of this is used in any restaurant that I manage, I make sure that I have a lawyer look it over. Even if it's a minor edit, I run it past my lawyer to make sure that everything is legit. So let's dive right in. Section 1, Introduction. The introduction, I like to include a little snippet from myself, or if I'm not the general manager, from the general manager. So, for example, what I've written in this version is, it is a pleasure to welcome you to restaurant name. Restaurant name's mission is to offer a warm, modern dining experience. This will be achieved by dedication to the highest standards of care, excellence, and attention to detail. This employee handbook contains information to guide you in becoming familiar with our restaurant. Welcome aboard. Signed, myself. Then we jump into section 1. So section 1 is the introduction. I'm going to go ahead and just read this out loud to you. The programs outlined in this booklet should be regarded as guidelines, which in a developing business will require periodic updates. Restaurant name retains the right to make decisions involving employment as needed in order to conduct its work in a manner that is beneficial to you, the employees, and to the restaurant name. This employee handbook summarizes the current benefit plans maintained by restaurant name. If any questions arise regarding the interpretation of these plans, the answers will be determined by reference to the actual plan documents and policies rather than the summaries contained in this handbook. The policies contained in this employee handbook are not intended as a contract of employment and may be added to or changed as needed by restaurant name. So that is your introduction. Very simple, straightforward. Section 2 is information about the restaurant. So here you want to include basic information that the staff might need to know about the establishment, address, phone number, website, hours of operation, names of individuals in the business, so the chef, the owner, sous chef, pastry chefs, general manager, those who are the core structure of the business should be on this page. You can also put information about, for example, the architect of the restaurant, the design of the restaurant, the type of the cuisine, detail on the type of cuisine if it is something unique. For example, I did work in a Chinese restaurant, I worked in a Nordic restaurant. For example, take the Chinese restaurant I worked at. There are so many different styles of Chinese cuisine that you really want to narrow it down for the staff so they are familiar with what they're talking about. So when the guest says, hey, this doesn't taste like Chinese food that I've had, and I've been to China, you can kind of let them know where the cuisine is coming from, because even something as simple as Peking duck, it is completely different region to region. So that is a good idea to include that there. Any information about artwork you have posted in the restaurant. Let's say you have prominent pieces of art throughout the restaurant. I find that many times guests ask, hey, who's the artist of that? If you know right off the top of your head, it is so much better. I like to not only have it here in the training book, but I keep it posted in the bulletin board in the back so the staff can kind of see that. If a guest asks and they forgot, they can run back there and look. But ideally, the staff will know offhand right away when they ask who's that, no, who drew that, they can answer right away. Okay, so that finishes up section 2 there. As I mentioned, these 2 sections are quite short. Next video we'll be jumping into section 3, which will be house rules and employment policies. Make sure to check back with that one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you like this video. And if you want to be notified when we upload more videos, hit that notification bell down there. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you would like to see more videos about operations, or if you would like to see more videos about customer service, or what you would really like to see on this channel, let me know, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.